Hello Capricorn, welcome to your November 2021 outlook. In the description box below, you will find the link to my tarot and left-hand path related channel. And you will also find a link to purchase a private reading with me if you feel so inclined after watching the general outlook for the collective of Capricorn that feels drawn to click on this video link. Also, I just want to say thank you for your patience with me regarding the video quality and sound. I am working with a new laptop situation here right now, and I hope to have my usual camera up and running very soon. So let's get right into it, Capricorn. So I'm just connecting with the energy of Capricorn for November 2021. I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, and I will also be using the Earthbound Oracle as well for clarification. And we're just going to start with general energy for Capricorn in the month of November 2021. No surprise at all, Eight of Pentacles is showing up here, so you're hard at work. There's also a love connection, that there's perhaps communication going on with another person that you thinks pretty groovy, who probably thinks you're pretty groovy too. Page of Cups is showing us that there's some communication in regards to this relationship. Maybe you're considering if you're ready to deepen a connection or not. And so while you are very invested and hard at work career-wise, making that money, focused on building, your empire here, we are seeing that, you're finishing up a story in your life. There's something that you've reached completion with. And I almost wonder if you're not realizing that you've released the past in regards to love and romance, and you're ready to open up to deepening a commitment with someone new. Releasing the heartache from the past again so that you can actually be present and step into a new committed experience with someone else. Choosing to let down the walls around your heart so that you can experience connection with someone else. With someone new in a new way. But we're going to get into the romance, more specific romance messages for you all in a moment. I want to start by looking at this career aspect with the Eight of Pentacles here, guys. So what information do we have for Capricorn in regards to career in the month of November 2021? So in alignment with this aspect of like dedication, working hard at your craft, building your business, or conquering in regards to leveling up in the company you work for, wherever that applies to you, there is a sense of needing to work with others and to consider the big picture goal as well as your own. So part of this hard work is going to involve you being open to other people's thoughts and ideas for how to work as a whole in the right direction. Now, if you own your own business, it may be that you're having to network in the month of November, or that there's communication with clients where you're trying to compromise and find things that work for the client and that work for you as well. So we're seeing this with this Three of Pentacles energy. You're also being asked in the career department in the month of November to be aware that someone may kind of not have the best of intentions in regards to, maybe someone feels a little bit jealous about how you're being perceived in the work environment, because you're looking good, because you're a hard worker and you show up and you do your job. And if you own your own business, you certainly exceed expectation for, whoever it is, for whatever it is that you specialize in. But Seven of Swords is letting us know that someone's in some way trying to take advantage of you or to capitalize on your hard work. And your birth card is showing up here as well, the Devil. So this is something that it's important for you to look at and not ignore. The fact that sometimes other people don't have the best of intentions. And so I just want to ask, all right, so what does Capricorn need to do about this individual who in the month of November may be trying to take advantage of them in some way? The Chariot. To me, this is like, you need to ride the fuck away from them. So I think it's actually about no, you're not going to, don't put up with it and move the fuck on. This person doesn't get to do this. And so I think we're seeing in the work arena, you are compromising, working with others for a larger goal, allowing yourself to be open to other people's ideas and thoughts on how to be successful at something, communicating with others in regards to this, seeing other people's opinions and viewpoints. There's someone that's trying to take advantage of you, trying to capitalize on your work and take credit for what you've actually done. And to me, the Chariot clarified with the Seven of Wands here is saying, don't put up with that bullshit. They need to be the matter needs to be addressed and handled head on. All right, so that's what I have for you in regards to career in the month of November, Capricorn. Let's clarify the romance department. I'm going to start by looking at information for my Capricorns who are currently partnered or in a relationship. So we're going to start with Capricorns who are partnered, and then we'll finish up with single Capricorns. Sorry guys, I've been talking a lot today. So for my Capricorns in partnership, what is going to be coming up in the month of November for you all? So you might be partnered to a Taurus or with someone who has some Taurus in a significant position in their chart. Don't be bored with each other in the month of November. Don't take each other for granted. It's almost like if you are partnered, schedule a date night. Let yourselves like reconnect as a couple and have fun together in that way. Don't let the mundane tasks and mundane life kind of leave you both feeling a little bit bored and underwhelmed in the month of November together. It's also a really good month for communication. So it may be that it's like, go out on a date and actually talk, look at each other in the eyes. Don't just be on your phones. Connect with each other, rekindle that magic that made both of you want to be partnered, and make time for each other in that way. It's really important in the month of November because if you don't give yourself that gift, I do think that, there's going to be a sense of kind of maybe boredom with each other in the month of November, taking each other for granted. And nobody wants to feel that way. So it is important to make time for each other and really talk to each other in the month of November. We also have the sun showing up here as well. So I think that if you do that, if you schedule that in and you really focus on that, there's going to be a lot of beautiful energy that's rekindled between the two of you in the month of November. Now let's take a look at my single Capricorns. Let's see what's coming up for single Capricorns in the month of November. Single Capricorns in the month of November. What's going on for my singles? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, the Emperor, and the King of Swords. So 3 out of 4 here are majors, and then I have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So there might be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini that's entering your life in the month of November. I'd almost lean more towards Gemini because we did have the Lovers in the General as well. But it could be a Libra too. There's someone that you are fated to meet. And the lesson between the two of you has a lot to do with speaking to each other's gifts instead of trying to change someone or make them fit into what you think you want in a partner. So like accepting someone as they are and finding that you're almost like, the feeling I get is like kind of falling in love with who they are instead of who you want them to be, or like your dream person that you've been focused on meeting and connecting with. You could also be connecting with a Sag or an Aries in the month of November, but these two to me don't feel so much signs that you would be connecting with as they feel like energies that you're going to be interacting with. There's someone who might really look at you as the dominant energy in a connection and actually really enjoy that. And so they might hold more of a submissive energy. Now, of course, you could take this to the sex arena if you want to, but I actually think like they're looking at you as the emperor and you're looking at enjoying them for who they are instead of needing them to look a certain way. So there's like an unexpected connection. So you're not expecting this, but it is fated. And it's almost like this person's going to take you by surprise. And they're fascinating. They're really like foreign to how you tend to move through the world, if that makes sense. And so it's something exciting. There's something exciting, a dynamic between the two of you that's kind of like building over the month. And that's why I remember we did a Page of Cups and the Lovers in the General. So it's like conversations may be building. You might be deciding more towards the end of November, perhaps to actually meet up on it and go out on a date. But it's someone that you're starting to see a potential to build something with. There's someone that there's some potential for a stable foundation to be built. So it's pretty exciting here for my single Capricorns. I think it's a good month for you. There's potential there. I don't feel like you meet them and you're like, oh my God, this is my soulmate. This is the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. But I do think they take you by surprise. And you are intrigued and interested in building a connection with them that could become something long-term. Let's see, any other general messages for my Capricorns in the month of November 2021? Six of Cups, Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles. That's a fair amount of six energy. Nine of Pentacles. So, it's interesting. Who did I read before you? Aquarius had that energy of don't look back at the past either. So it's like, let's let the past be the past. Don't expect everything to be transactional in regards to your connection with other people. Yes, relationships are transactional at their core, right? But there is something here that I feel like in the month of November, in your connections, in your relationships, in your life, not just in the romance department, but friendships, family, and in regards to, work relationships as well. Don't be overly competitive. And don't look at everything as being immediately transactional. Like, what is this connection bringing to the table for me? And what am I going to give them in return? Perhaps look at the symbiosis of just connecting with another person and being open to an emotional connection. And one where you can build something perhaps more slowly than just right out the gate. Here are the rules. Here's what we're doing. Are you going to stick by those rules? So I would encourage you to explore that as you move through the month of November. Now, we do have Nine of Pentacles as our final message here. It's a beautiful energy of you feeling really successful in and of yourself. So even though you are doing that networking and communicating in the work arena in November, you might be opening up to a new connection or choosing to invest more in an existing relationship. On the whole in November, you're feeling independent, successful, and really connected to your spiritual path, to whatever you look to as source or guides or higher self that you have a relationship with in regards to your spiritual journey. And so there's a real beauty and balance and sense of self in the month of November that's going to lead you moving into December feeling really empowered. So on the whole, Capricorn, it's a good energy in the month of November for you. Thank you so much for tuning in for this reading. I am sending you much love and many blessings. And as always, I will see you in the next video.